going to tell you that the Power Hour is a group right now, about 6, sometimes 7 faculty that happen to, have that hour that they can set aside on Wednesdays from 3 to 4. And we just, at 3 o'clock, we meet, we turn on our video and we talk to each other and explain what we're working on for the hour. And then we mute our videos and mute our mics and work for an hour. And then we come back when it turns 4 o'clock and just, tell, this is what I did, this is what I accomplished. And it's, just a way to make sure that we're at least doing that for an hour a week. And we have a group that we meet over and over. So it's basically, a virtual group, but it works really well. We see the same people over and over, but anyone, including you, can start coming at any point if that works in your schedule. And let me tell you about what this presentation is about. So what happened, just to give you some context, is GSU.
I'm sorry. Oh, I'm sorry about that one. Is it everybody is writing on their own research or topic?
Yeah, everyone is doing their, for the Power Hour, everyone's just writing on whatever project that they want to write on at that moment. So, it's sometimes people are responding to an R&R, sometimes people might be, it's generally research, but it doesn't have to be, but that's generally what people do. But it's any kind of, it's just the idea is routinizing writing. And so everyone's from different disciplines, and I now know what a bunch of different people around the university and the college are working on. So that's kind of interesting. And then, so that's one way that we kind of have created some writing accountability groups. And the second thing is that GSU has an institutional membership to an organization called NCFDD, which is the National Center for Faculty Development and Diversity. And one of the benefits of being in this organization is that they offer writing accountability groups that are nationwide. And these are usually a 2-week program where you sign up because it's free through GSU to sign up and participate. And they always try to advertise, all you have to do is 30 minutes a day. And, you fill in little gold stars when you get your writing done, and people cheer each other on. And it's a national program. And everyone who did those really enjoyed that as a benefit of our GSU membership. But they don't let you just renew it and do another 2-week one right when you're done. And a lot of people felt like they had just got their momentum writing, 30 minutes or an hour a day, and they, wanted something else. And so the college and faculty affairs are trying to organize challenges. Again, they're not competitive, but self-challenges, where we work together as a group and everybody commits to their own plan. And then we go through it together and cheer each other on. And then the challenge ends. And then we might pick up another one of NCFDD's challenges or create our own challenge. And so what I was going to do for anyone who's interested in this session is just introduce you to the software, to the app that we're using, if you're interested, for the challenges that we are going to run ourselves at GSU, not through this other organization, NCFDD, but that faculty affairs in the college is going to be organizing. And we did a practice run with some folks over the winter break and kind of got used to the software. But again, if you are interested in joining one of these challenges, I can just kind of show you quickly the software. If it's not your thing, let me know. But that's really the purpose. That's why we're meeting anyone who wanted to come today and find out more information about these writing challenges that we're going to be offering periodically through the college. So thoughts on that?
Thank you very much. So it's separate from the one of the previous hour, right?
That's right. The Power Hour is like trying to, if we were on campus, we would probably meet in a physical space every Wednesday from 3 to 4. Although honestly, I kind of like doing it virtually because I still carve out the time. I still have to be there, and I get an hour's worth of writing done, and it's always carved out for me. And in fact, there's enough accountability that without us asking, people would start emailing me if they couldn't come, even though it's totally voluntary. So that's the Power Hour, and it's only the one time. Right now, we only offer one from 3 to 4 on Wednesdays. The other what we call challenges are when we'll set up like a 2-week period or a 4-week period, and people will go into the software, and it's called Pacemaker, and you devise your own individual plan, and I'm happy to show you what that looks like. And you become part of a challenge with maybe, say, 15, 20 other faculty. Everybody sets up their own individual plan for what success is going to look like by the end of the 4 weeks or the 2 weeks. And that Pacemaker software, it's a little complicated at first, but you can really make it exactly what you want to be, like what you think will work for you over the 2 weeks or the 4 weeks. And then the challenge starts. And recently, as we've been doing it, Catherine McClyman, the Associate Dean, will send update emails like, oh, we're really pumping out the minutes and the hours, or so-and-so's project looks so interesting. Or, 10 people have made individual plans and are progressing on their plans. And so we try to kind of cheerlead each other on, and then announce whatever at the end, this is what we as a group produced. But again, it's all on your own individual plan. So whether you like to measure it in words or in minutes or in hours or in chapters, you set up your own plan for whatever amount of time the challenge runs for. There's a little discussion board where we can ask each other questions, or, what are you using to time yourself? Or how are you all using any other apps to help, stay on track or whatever? And everybody can write each other within the software called Pacemaker.
Mm-hmm. Thank you. It's so interesting. And you do it like and share with the group, right?
Yeah, I can just really quickly, because I don't know how long you dedicated to this, but let me just show you my screen really quickly. And so can you see that? Yes. Okay. So when you sign into Pacemaker, which is pacemaker.press, first of all, we have an institutional account, so we can make sure that you have access, and it's free. And we can send you a link whenever we're going to do a challenge. So, but so my challenges are listed over here, and this is my own individual plan. So if I click on it, you can see the challenge I'm in runs from the 20th to the 31st, and I'm doing that with other faculty. I'm 38% done. I've done 3 out of my 5 hours, and I have 4 days left. And so if you click on it, and it shows that I'm working on a textbook chapter, I can do whatever I want to my plan. I can say I'm drafting. I can say how many.
Department? No? I'm sorry.
What's that?
Are you a philology department or
sociology? Yeah, sociology.
Nice.
So yeah, I'm working on a textbook that, with COVID is like, whoa, way behind. So I'm trying to find ways to kind of, get back into it. But, you can decide whether you're measuring your work in hours, minutes, units, tasks, anything that works. If you're going to have a daily target or an overall target, we can talk about how you want to do it. Do you want to start slow and then have the expectations go up? I do random because my schedule is so strange. But this is, do you want most of your work in the middle, like you're going up a mountain and going back down? What's your intensity level? Do you want to skip weekends? Those sorts of things. And it kind of graphs your progress. As you can see, this is showing, and people keep saying, oh, I don't want to go below the line. But to show that you're making progress. And again, nobody is monitoring you to make sure you're doing what you said. It's all just for yourself. And then each day you add your progress. Like today, I just finished Power Hour. And what is this, the 27th? So I could say that my progress is that I got, I really didn't get to do the whole thing. So I'm going to say 0.5, half an hour, and I can add, oh, look, I get confetti. I add my progress. Cute, huh? So, and
it's
then
like for kids, I would love to encourage them of the world.
I know. So this is the challenge. If I go to challenges, this is the challenge that we have going on right now. And we're going to start another one next week for 4 weeks, I believe. And
per month you do, right?
Yeah. basically. And so you can see on the challenge that there's a little, we don't fight each other and try to like go who's doing better. We don't really use the standings in that way, but we do use the discussion board, and people chat with each other and appreciate each other and things like that in our chat. So that's kind of the basics. And I am happy, or Catherine is happy to, if you're interested in making sure that you understand if you want to get in here and try to do a plan like this and participate, that you know what you're doing. Let me stop sharing my screen there. So we're happy to kind of work one-on-one, but again, only if you're interested in participating. But that's what it is. I don't know if you have questions or how I might be able to help you.
Thank you. So it's to structure, right? To commit, to encourage, right? I actually going for post-tenure review. I don't know. It's also can be part of writing. It's post-tenure dossier, right? Or no?
No, you don't. I mean, you're not. Wait, your mic is going in and out a little bit, but I heard you say something about dossier and posting a dossier.
No. I'm going for post-tenure review, and like it can be part of your writing challenge, right? Like submitting and writing.
Well, I mean, it's designed to help you with productivity. So if you're going up for review, it might help you produce, right?
So I mean, you said writing, not necessarily research, but heavily administrative stuff like the dossier, right? Like some reports, right?
Oh, are you saying that can you write anything? Like it doesn't have to be
like
that.
If I can write the dossier, right?
Yeah, I mean, you ultimately can write whatever you want. Hi, Jonathan. So, a lot of people use it for their research, but you can do whatever it is that you're working on.
Yeah, I would also love to do for research. On the other hand, like it's probably in case of not collaborative research, or is it in when the research collaborative, then people work in teams? People, right?
Yeah, and I mean, I'm not sure how that would work using the pacemaker, but again, we're willing to work with you to, there's the puppy, to see, whatever works best for you. And it looks like Catherine's joining us too and might be able to answer any questions. Hey, Jonathan, do you know what we're talking about here?
Yeah, I just left Chairs Council, so I can't leave Chairs Council early. So I jumped in as soon as I could. I have a book contract that I need to get started on, and this sounded like a good idea to help me with that goal.
I can catch you up to where Marina is real quickly. And Marina, if you don't feel obligated to hear it twice, but we're again happy to work with you one-on-one. If you want to set that up, and Catherine can is grabbing your name probably right now so that we can reach out to you and make sure you have all the links and everything.
Yeah, Marina, I'll touch base with Mindy and play catch up and make sure that you and Jonathan get whatever we need to get this going.
Sure. And Jonathan, this is the context on this is that we had some faculty participate in the NCFDD writing challenges that were the 30 minutes a day, and it runs through NCFDD, and people really liked it. And then it ended, and you weren't allowed to keep doing them unless you wanted to pay money, right? And so people kept trying to rig different ways to do it themselves, and so Catherine had a great idea of trying to do it here within the college. And so we spoke to different people, and Pacemaker is the app that we chose to try to replicate what the online writing group experience is. And I can share my screen, or if you would like to do it, Catherine, doesn't matter. Okay. So the interface is that you join a challenge, and we were going to start a challenge up next week for 4 weeks. And with the goal of maybe alternating with NCFDD, when they offer one that we can join, we'll jump in on theirs. And then when we can't, we'll run our own. And Pacemaker, it can be a little user unfriendly at first, but when it also offers a lot of versatility to be able to really plan what you want to do. And so once you're invited to a challenge, you will create your own personal goal. And what I have here is, I'm working on chapter 3. We're currently in a challenge that runs from the 20th to the 31st. I had to go small on this, so I said I'll do 8 hours, of which 38% is done. I got 4 days left, right, to get all this done, apparently. And then you create your plan. And when you look at the plan, you can see off to the left that it allows you to say what it is you're working on, you know, whether it's a journal article or a book, what type of activity you're going to be doing during your time. And then you can measure it. I've got my 8 hours, but I could do it in minutes. I could do it in verses. I can do it in tasks, whatever it is that you want. You set up either a daily target or an overall target, and it puts your dates in. And then it's going to start tracking you here, how well you're doing. And you can even, it's kind of like, to me, like an exercise machine. If I'm on a Stairmaster or something, like you can decide, do you want the steady uphill? Do you want the mountain? And because I knew I was going to be super busy, I went with random, because I didn't even think I could carve out the same amount each day. So I created a random schedule, but you can choose, just like the machines, your intensity, whether you're going to skip your weekends. I try to. And you know, whether when does your workday begin, and how do you even want to view your progress? Do you want to look at daily progress, weekly progress? And you can just see it's very personalized in terms of, you know, how you want to see how you're doing and how you want to create that. And Catherine can speak more to that. And I'll just show you really quickly what the challenge itself looks like. So, and then you add your progress here. So as I add my progress in, let's see here, for today, I'm going to say I did in the power hour, half an hour of it. When I add my progress, I get confetti, right? No. Not bad. And then if you don't say done, which I didn't do last time, it doesn't do it. So that's how you add your progress. And then the other benefit you get is kind of seeing how everyone else in your group is doing. Not that we're in a competition, but to cheer each other on. And I'm having real slow computer today. So if you go back, you see under your name, your challenges. I'm in this challenge. And we have a discussion board where people cheer each other on. There are 11 different plans. There are standings, which we don't really look at, but well, maybe Catherine does. I don't look at it much, but you can see how everyone else is doing. Like Hakun is doing this, and who are all these folks? Skip is in here, right? So there's all these different people kind of, and you can see their progress. So it's just kind of fun. It's meant to be support and not sticks or anything like that. So that's my little plug. Catherine, do you want to jump in with what else you want to add to that, or do you have questions, Jonathan? Oh, let me unshare my screen.
Yeah, well, you know, how do I get started?
Woo!
So what I can do is send you both an invitation to the website, and there's a website that will link you to a specific challenge, I believe. I have to remember, but that way you won't have to go looking around for it. Mm-hmm. And then the key thing is that you have to create a plan before you can join the challenge. That's the part that to me was not intuitive. So figuring out the part Mindy described, do I want to do a daily goal or whatever, you can change that midstream too, so you're not carving it in stone. And then you link your plan to a challenge. And the part that's nice about that moving forward is that you might have a plan that you then carry from one challenge to another challenge, and you don't have to keep changing it. So I will send you guys an email. And I'm happy also, and I'm sure Mindy is too, to just sit down and walk somebody through it, you know, via WebEx. Yeah.
The other thing, Jonathan, is that when she can, Catherine sends emails that say, yay, and little woo-hoo, look how many minutes we've done, y'all. So,
I need that.
Well, so I will say, and Mindy's heard me do this, I'm a huge fan. I've never done a writing accountability group before. I honestly was wary, but I was the one championing it, and I thought it's a little hypocritical if I don't try it. And that is the only reason I got work done over the winter break. And partly one of the reasons I send the little encouraging emails is because it helps encourage me. If I've had a particularly rough day, then honestly, I'll sit there and do my 30 minutes then before I send the email. There are days I don't get it done, and that's okay. The discussion board has been really helpful just because I see other people doing it. And people are doing really interesting things, and that gets me excited about my research as part of sort of the community of scholarship that's happening in the college. And otherwise, for me, I feel really isolated in trying to accomplish any work right now. And I'm sure other people feel the same.
yeah.
Sounds good to me.
Great. Well, so Mindy and I will send you, Jonathan, and you, Marina, the invitation. Obviously you don't have to do it if you don't want to, but we found it really helpful. And then every time we finish it, we do a quick debrief with anybody to see what could we possibly improve. I've actually sent a couple of questions to the Pacemaker folks based on our previous conversation coming out of winter break. I never heard anything back, but I will follow up on that and we'll see what we can do.
Wonderful. Is the puppy in the room still, Jonathan?
She's chewing on my shoes right now. It's so unprofessional.
Oh, that was the cutest thing I've ever seen.
I tried to and they had class today, and she started growling.
Oh,
My gosh. Thank you for that. I needed that.
we need a puppy moment.
This one, I don't know.
Mine's
I look
all
forward
grown
to
out,
it.
so
I need to get back on track.
Yeah.
Okay.
cool. Well, we look forward to working with y'all.
Thank
Marina,
you so
do you
much,
have any
guys.
other questions?
Thank you so much. It sounds very encouraging and nice. And I actually wanted to make one-on-one advising meetings with you, but that's separately, right? One of these week options, right?
I'm having trouble understanding what you asked, Marina. I'm sorry.
Building your research plan,
Oh.
one-on-one advising meeting with you, but that's separately another option of this week.
Sure.
Right?
Yeah, just shoot Sabrina an email and she'll get it on the calendar.
Mm-hmm. Thank you.
Absolutely.
Great.
Thank you for getting that organized.
All right. We'll see everybody later. Mindy, do you
Thank
want
you.
to hang on just one second?
Sure.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
See you later.
Bye.
Have a great one. Bye-bye.
So I will end. How about if we end this session and then I will call you through Teams? Sounds good.
So we are. Should I exit the meeting? Yes.
I think that's it for this session. Marina, do you want me just to email you about setting up an appointment?
Oh, thank you so much. I can also email Sabrina, whatever is. Yeah.
If you'll email Sabrina, honestly, it's less likely to get forgotten this week. So go ahead. That way you'll be sure to get it on the calendar.
Very nice meeting you online. Thank you so much. Have a great day.
Bye.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Okay, there we go.
Are you do you want to unrecord?
Yeah.
don't know.
I've got too many post-it notes up here. So
Oh, I can do it.
can you do it? I don't think I'm host. Oh, no,